All right, hey guys, how's it going? All righty tighty, let's see. Get this all set up. So, how's it going? We made it through the weekend, barely. Hopefully everybody's doing good. And here we go. So tonight, I got a little bit of getting along, little doggy. Got some bagel dogs. They're just little hot dogs wrapped in bagel. They got a big bagel dog. They got bagel bites. These are actually called bagel bites. They're bagel dogs. But they have the other ones, the little pizza bites that are like bagels. And then they got some other stuff. But just a little bit of mustard on this one, I think. And that'll be good. I don't know what you like on your hot dogs. What do you like on your bagels? You like them cream cheese? You like them dressing? I don't know. Yeah. This one's just a little bit of a pigs in a blanket, I guess, what you call it. I've also seen pretzel dogs. I've seen full-size ones. I've seen breakfast. Reminds me of weenie tots. Married with children. But you have to eat them before they disintegrate once you expose them to air. And that's what happens. So. Not too bad. So how's everybody doing? You survived the weekend? Did be too hot? Still a little warm. We're having ups and downs. Today was 91. Tomorrow's going to be 85. The next day it's going to be like 97. And then I think after that, we're going to start cooling down. So it is going to get a little bit nicer. And hopefully it'll start staying there. Summer's over, but the weather doesn't know that. So anyway. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Very, 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 very sweet. I'm drinking Big Game Cotton Candy Energy. A lot like the Bang. What's the other one? Rain. They call it different stuff. Everyone's a little different. They call it, what is it called? Fairy Floss, Circus Candy. Essentially, it is just sugar. And that doesn't have any weird flavor to it. I've seen weird cotton candies before. Strange flavors. Dill pickle. Did that one recently. And they do have strange cotton candy. If you want a weird one, go to storybook.com. Check it out. Speaking of cotton candy, I'll give you guys a sneak preview. I did find some. Juicy watermelon, cotton candy, again, sugar. Root beer float, cotton candy. Again, strange flavors, weird flavors. They've also got other ones I've seen on that website. Beer, jalapeno, bacon. What was the other one I had? Banana. That was good. Jalapeno was another one. So, definitely weird things. And then they had some other ones I was trying to get, but they were like out of them. It was like mimosa, Merlot wine. One was supposed to be chocolate bacon, but that was out. They rotate a lot. They put different flavors and different kinds of stuff. Let's see if anybody comes in. I don't know, the chat might be doing this thing again. Hopefully someone will come in and the chat will trigger. I don't know. But anyway, I know I'm on a little bit early. Not incredibly early, but oh hey, Matthew. Yeah, so okay, there we go. It is working. Sometimes it just takes a few minutes. And I'm having bagel bite. Bagel bite, bagel dog, mini bagel dogs. I got other stuff too, but wanted to check that one out for you. For some reason, I'm trying this Big Game Energy cotton candy from the makers of Bucked Up. That's bucked up, man. We will see. I believe there's a new review tonight. Going into Tuesday. So yeah, in a few minutes we'll be seeing something new for you guys. I kind of remember what it is. Yeah, they're in the freezer section. Try to find stuff that's on sale. This was like $2 off, so they got the little mini bagel bite pizzas. They got pretzel dogs, have a and then the super pretzel, which is like the frozen soft pretzel. Hot Pockets, all that other kind of stuff. Although the prepared foods right now are a little bit pricey. Hot Pockets, frozen pizza, any of that stuff, frozen burritos, all that's going to be pricey right now. Even TV dinners, which was surprising. Banquet, Hungry Man, all those, they're getting pricey. And then they got the frozen pot pies and all that. It depends on the Hot Pocket. I've had some that were not very good. I like the meatball or the barbecue. Barbecue beef or some of the other ones. There I tried the ones for a while. I didn't care for them. The lean pockets, it was like chicken and broccoli. There were some other ones, I can't even remember what they were. They have breakfast ones. Didn't care for those as much as like scrambled eggs and bacon. Pretzel ones. They've gone through a lot of different iterations on the Hot Pockets. Now I did try the one long time ago, and I think they have canceled those. It was a Hot Pockets Hungry Man Helping Handfuls or something like that. They were like giant size Hot Pockets, and the one I had was Philly cheesesteak. It was awful. They put a bunch of goop inside of there, and it did not reheat well. And it was hard on the outside, and like rock in the middle was frozen. It just did not work. The flavor was awful. They since have discontinued, I believe, that whole Hungry Man Handfuls, or whatever it was called. If you want to look, you can see it. It's awful. It was this gray mess in the middle. You can make a better one yourself, I think. Wouldn't be that hard. Get the filling of your choice and just get some pizza dough or bread dough and wrap it up. Do it that way. Probably a little better off yourself, because then you know what's going in there and you don't have as much goop. I don't know. But I've seen, pastrami. I've seen pepperoni pizza, meatballs. just cheese. Different way to do stuff. Anyway, that's what I'm having tonight. Still on the lookout for some stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, these are little mini A420. These are little mini bagel doggies. They're called bagel bites. Mini bagel dogs. I don't know, but yeah, each one's just a little bagel doggy. They have the big full size ones you can get. Make your own. I'm just putting a little bit of mustard on this. Now, you could put, yeah, pigs in a blanket. Oh, tough. Yeah, pigs in a blanket. They got sausage and pancake. You do it that way. Yeah, but this is the same brand. Bagel bites. Bagel dogs. Anyway. And this is awfully sweet. Yeah, you can make your own bagel dog, really. Probably better to do it that way. Those little mini bagel dogs, nothing. Yeah, this cotton candy one's like, speaking of cotton candy, yeah, I was showing you guys. Some of you guys not have been in here. I did try different cotton candy. Got this one. Watermelon cotton candy. Rip or float. They are different ones. That's what it is. Cotton candy is sugar. Maybe a little different flavorings. Root beer was like caramel. It is pure sugar. It's spun. No, but it tastes like a root beer float. But yeah, cotton candy is spun sugar with a little bit of flavoring. That's why you gotta be careful. Yeah, don't go overboard. Like this one, this is a zero sugar, by the way. So, but it tastes very sweet. Wouldn't be my choice. Yep. Somewhere I had it. I had another tub, and they're just little hockey pucks in the bottom. I left them too long. So it will shrink down. So you got to be careful. Eat them quick. Once the air gets to them, it just turns into a rock. Doesn't last long. So. They've got other ones like Dr. Pepper, Hawaiian Punch, sour apple. Maybe. Put it in your hot cocoa, hot tea. Give a little bit of sugar. Yeah, because that's all it is, just plain sugar. Add it to your iced tea, add it to your something else, I don't know. Well, it is what it is. So I did find that. I will give you guys a preview as well. yet. That's all you get, guys. Apparently that was supposed to be Kroger exclusive, but I found it online. If you've ever had the Doritos taco flavor, you've had that. That's all I'll say. I don't know what makes it late night, what makes it loaded. Oh, what new candy? I'm excited. They got a new one coming out on the 1st. I gotta get it. And it's in collaboration with the new movie coming out. If I had those, I might have had them. So I don't know. They're coming out on September 1st. Hey, Third Angel. In collaboration with the new movie Wonka, they are coming out with a brand new. They brought back the brand Wonka. It's called Magic Hat Gummies. They are shaped like Wonka hats. They have a center that's blue and it turns your tongue blue. Liquid center gummies shaped like hats that will turn your tongue blue. And it's in collaboration with the new movie. So I think it is. I just saw a blurb about it today. Officially licensed under Wonka. Because they're coming out with a new Wonka movie. I guess it's about when he was younger. And how he started his factory. Found the Oompa Loompas and I don't know. That is going to be a new version of it. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks for dropping in. Yeah. But that's a new one. What else do they got? Some other new stuff. Halloween time is going to be coming out, so you're going to get a lot of Halloween spooky themed stuff. Candies, chips, weird stuff. I already saw the Boo Oreos, and they're just orange cream flavored, and they say Boo on them and stuff like that. Nothing new there. They got. So, what else do they got? You're gonna see all the regular. I think they're bringing a lot of stuff back. And of course, pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice everything. Everything? Everything. Okay. I tried the Fruit Loops. The Willy Wonka Fruit Loops. Those were kind of cool. They turned your milk purple or blue or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it's just called Wonka. It's like a doc. It's like a thing when he was young, and I guess how he started his factory, and he got the Oompa Loompas, and started his chocolate career. I don't remember the guy. It's not anybody like I really know. I think it's how he came to get the factory and how he came to make all his chocolate. Kind of like a prequel. That's what I say. Don't mess with it. I was sad when they redid it, and that was horrible. Leave the poor guy alone. I mean, Willy Wonka was one of my favorite movies. perfect. He did the perfect Willy Wonka in it. The rest of it was great. I watch it all the time. Ah, okay. Well, that's different. But, yeah. Hey, Brittany. How's it going? Yeah, some of the other people are out of ideas, too. McDonald's is out of ideas. They were out of ideas long ago. I proved it with their stupid meal. I don't know what genius came up with that marketing catastrophe. Let's just call it as seen on. You saw it in the movies, now we've got it in there. Put a new label on it. Yeah. Taco Bell does that all the time. You're always seeing Taco Bell putting out celebrity meals. I don't know. You never know what they're going to do next. Mm-hmm. There are a few things going to be coming out. I need to go check some of them out. That some of them just dropped. In about 15 minutes, you'll see something drop. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I've just been looking online and stuff for things. Oh, okay, yeah. Free taco. The thing is, I don't know. I'm not really going to Taco Bell as much. I was almost going to take out a loan tonight and go to Carl's Jr.'s, but I didn't. Save that for later in the week. So we'll see. I just don't understand their pricing. I don't get it. But whatever. $18 for a combo is a little bit cheap. Not as cheap as some of the. Yeah, would you pay $18 for a burger combo? $10 for a regular burger? It's a little bit pricey. So it's up to you. Those 99-cent cheeseburger days are long gone. $4.99 for double. $9.99 for a regular sandwich. And you're not getting very much either. Where the heck did I go the other day? Jack in the Box, yeah. They had a lot too. Well, yeah. I ordered something. It was like telling me all my taxes I had to pay: state tax, city tax, county tax, shipping tax, everything. Yeah. For a while, it was 29 and 39. they actually wrote a memo a little while ago that said, due to current wages, we cannot offer that price anymore. We have to charge the 69 and the 79 or 89. They had to pay the workers, so they couldn't offer that cheap anymore. I used to go there and get like 10 cheeseburgers for like $5. They're not very much in them, but they were cheap. Now, it's like $2.50 for a cheeseburger. That's the crazy thing I was looking at. A double cheeseburger and a McDouble are about 50 cents difference, and the only thing is one piece of cheese. So you're paying 50 cents more for another piece of cheese. Because if you get a McDouble, it only has one piece of cheese, 2 patties. If you get a double cheeseburger, 2 cheese, 2 patties. Why they want to try another 50 cents for a piece of cheese, I don't know. But go for it. There is a secret menu hack you can find that I found out. Actually, it's pretty good. It's if you go onto their app, you go to get the double bacon cheeseburger, you can add spicy sauce to it. No other thing lets you add spicy sauce to it on the app anyway. Maybe you can go there special and order it. Well, it is what it is. Last time I went there, man, nothing. They had like 2 coupons to use. One was like 10% off, $20 or more, and one was a free fry. They're really, really limiting all the stuff on the menus. Same with, what was it? Some of the other ones, they're really getting rid of their coupons. We want you to pay full price. And at Subway, I don't know, Subway's getting a little kooky. Buy 2, get 1 free. So what are you going to do with 3 footlongs? I don't know. Pay like $20 for 3 footlongs. Guess if you really like Subway. You can go for it, but yeah, not wild about it, Subway. They're trying to say it's all new, fresh, and everything. All right, hang on. Hot dogs are gone. I tried the other ones before. I'm gonna try these. These are plain Funyuns. You've seen the, I didn't quite understand that. Yeah. The Lay's Funyun flavored potato chips. Funyuns. Funyuns, not flaming hot. These are just plain Funyuns. Go with these. Don't go with the potato chip version of this. Yes, that's classic. I tried those all dressed ones. Didn't care for them. The kettle chips that were all dressed, but these are plain Funyuns, man. The other one, the Flamin' Hot, are Flamin' Hot. I have tried other ones. These are the best. Yeah. What are we talking? $2.80 for 13 pieces. It's okay, but they're good. Real onion flavor, crunchy, airy, kind of like cheese puffs. I heard they were doing a queso version of this. I haven't seen it. Yeah. Might be able to get it in the smaller bags, but like from vending machines, 7-Eleven, might be able to get them like at Subway. Yeah. Funyuns, best. One of the better. Cheetos, Funyuns, any of the puff snacks. They're good. Put those away. They're good though. Okay, the back here. All this fun stuff here. Picnics, parties, put them on your sandwich. That would be good. Have you guys ever tried the, what is it, French fried onions that come in like a can? Well, now they're in a plastic. Container. They're French fried. I've tried some other ones that are onion snacks. They were awful. Cosmic Creations had that. They tasted like paste. I think another one's like a Maui onion one. I didn't try that. I don't know. That wasn't that great. Flamin' hot or regular, whatever is your choice. Yeah, you put them on top of apparently green beans. I just did them with mustard. They were okay. Not much to them. So. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff out there that, you know, is classic. You're talking Cheetos, you're talking Funyuns, Fritos. What else? Old style Doritos. Somewhere I have it somewhere. I gotta find it. I still have my Big Mac coin that I bought years ago. McDonald's was running that promo where you buy a Big Mac and you get a coin, like 70s and 80s and 60s. I have an 80s Big Mac coin. It is good for a free Big Mac for life if you want to cash it in. I didn't want to cash it in. Still have it. Although, I don't know, sometimes it's a little bit too good to be true. There's like a lot of places that said, you go to the bank and you get free checking for life. And the bank closes 6 months later. No, no, no. It's only good for one free Big Mac. Cash it in for a free Big Mac. That's it. One-time deal. And you lose your coin. So, yeah. Yeah, I think you paid, you got it like with a purchase. It was like, cash it in later. I don't know too many people that cashed it in. No, you'd get a checking account. And apparently no service fee. But I think all the places that offered that, not around anymore. The bank closed or they got bought out. I have a checking account, but I haven't written a check in 20 years. Everybody uses just either online or the card. But yeah, sometimes they don't think about the deals, and sometimes it doesn't pay. My mom got this one place. They're not even around anymore. It was called Grand Auto. I think it's now some auto parts or something. She bought a battery for a Ford Ranger that she had with a lifetime guarantee. And within the lifetime of that vehicle, you can go get it replaced. She had like 4 batteries she went through. They don't offer it anymore. But her battery would go out. She'd go down there and show them the paperwork and say, "I'd like a new battery, please." I don't know that I've tried thick. I don't know if they've had it. I've done the regular Franks and the extra hot, the dill pickle. Haven't seen that. Well, then they have the buffalo wing sauce, which is like combined with butter. I don't know if that I've seen thick. I don't know. I have to look. I've not seen it. Certainly seen a lot of hot sauces. And if you want to pay a premium right now, go for the sriracha, if you can find it. The original sriracha, not the knockoff or store brands. I'm talking the green cap red rooster one. If you could find it, it's about $30 a bottle. I don't know. But they are going through a shortage. You cannot get the sriracha peppers right now. They had a problem with the crop. And they don't. It doesn't work. They cannot make any more. They don't have the peppers. They're still growing them. So there's no new batches of sriracha right now. That's the problem. They're still trying to grow it. So you'll probably find it sold out. And if you look online on eBay, you're gonna pay a premium for them, or even if you could find them on somewhere else. Yeah, it's not hard, but the thing is, most people don't want to do that. They don't want to go through the trouble. They're not going to grow their own. They're not going to make their own. They want to go to the store. They want to put it on their noodles. They want to put it on their chow mein. They want to put it in their soup. They want to put it on whatever. I'm not wild about it. It's okay. It's a little different flavor. But I'm not paying $30 for a bottle, so I'll wait until it comes back in stock. I'm not in a big hurry right now. It's not one of my go-to sauces. Some people like it. They like that Asian flavor. Well, there you go. That's easy for you, 420. But like I'm talking the average person out there. Most people don't want to go through it. They just want to go to the store and pick it up. That's it. That's as far as they want to get involved. That's their expertise on it. Maybe easy for you, but it's not easy for other people. And some people have black thumbs. They can't garden anything. Everything dies. They're not going to go through the effort. So just have to do without. Or find a different alternative. They have all kinds of different Tabasco, Frank's, Melinda's. There's a couple other. El Yucateca. Yeah, but Not a lot of people do. Some people have an apartment. They can't do it as easy as you can. You got to take in consideration the average person out there. Yeah, that's easy. Like I said, easy for you. Not so easy for other people. They don't have the equipment. They don't have the time. They don't have the space. They don't have the know-how. They don't have the expertise. Well, that's what I said. It's easy to say about it, other people, but not everybody's the same. You don't know the situation. You don't know what's going on with them. So just be careful. Oh, hello, Blue. How are you? Anyway. Yeah, but it's not a plant-friendly yard, so now I gotta worry about it. And like I said, I'll just wait till it comes back in stock. I'm not gonna go crazy for it. But some people, that's their go-to. Everybody's a little different. They like different things. Some people like super hot. Some people like different blends. Some people like, I don't know, different flavors. That's why if you go to a hot sauce store, they've got so many different kinds and blends and heat levels and all kinds of different stuff. So just keep your eyes out. Find one you like and a heat level that you like. Sometimes they will be super hot. Sometimes they'll be nothing. And you don't really know until you try them. I think you should do, if you want to get a free burger, do the Mrs. Swan. Classic one. Hello, this Miss Swan. I want a burger. What kind of burger, ma'am? The burger. What kind of burger did you want? The burger. We got the double whammy burger. We got the yeah, I want the burger. If you ever watched that, you want a classic one. Could never understand her. And at the end of the skit, she got a free burger. Free burger from Miss Swan. Hi, Tessie. What are you doing? Miss Swan. What are you doing? Tessie. Come back here. What are you getting into? Go back on your bag. Well, you can get candy. You can get, I don't know. They got lots. Get candy. You can get hot stuff. You can get burgers. You can get French fries. Whatever you want. Funyuns. Now, this might be good. See, that's the one thing. I might have to try a new version of it. Because every time I'm seeing things and they're talking about loaded nachos, loaded fries, poutine, all that stuff. No one's had loaded onion rings. No one's had nacho cheese onion rings. I don't know if that would be as good or not, but bacon cheddar onion rings? Maybe. Sweet potatoes, they've had other things, but I don't know. It would be very greasy, but I've seen, yeah, fries, nacho chips, sweet potatoes. I don't know what else. Bacon cheddar potato wedges. But fried onion rings, maybe. Might be a little greasy, though. Always coming up with some new ideas. Actually, I do have a couple of new ideas for the bold and the Drewsfoodreviews that I was going to try eventually. One I kind of stumbled on the other day when I was doing some stuff, but I want to go back there and I'm going to try different combos of stuff that I think will go well. And that's what I got to try and come up with some polls, like what's the perfect pairing for you guys. I know some people like, you know, wine and fish, or red meat and white wine, or red meat and red wine, or whatever's supposed to go with whatever. But what would be your like soda combination with either food or chips? What would be your favorite topping on things? I don't know. It's all different. Desi, what are you doing? Desi. Hi. Yeah, no, be careful on that. Get the ew, yuck! Don't, no, ew, Desi, yuck. Oh, that's gross. Licking my fingers. Don't like that, Desi. I know he's just showing affection, but I don't like having my finger licked. I'm trying to pet him and then he's like licking my finger and it's like, ew, yuck. Desi, so I don't know what he's doing. But he's still been silly. He sleeps on his bag during the day. Once he gets it straight, he likes to sleep on a bag. And I guess he's just doing whatever he's doing now. You gonna go sit down? Okay, bye. Yeah, Tazzy's over here. No, Tazzy. Everybody's saying hi to you. No. You don't want to do it. No, Tazzy. Sit down. Most of the time he's asleep by now, and I think the other one's off somewhere. Doing whatever he's doing. Bye. He's getting water. Anyway. So, trying to figure out what to do with them. Get them treats or get them other stuff. No. Yeah. Well, they got different combos I've seen. Half and half. What is come up with all kinds of different stuff. All right, let's see. Is it 12? Yes, it is past 12. So there is a new review up. And you'll probably like it. Triple the fun. So you can go check that out at your leisure. 3 times the fun. And we all knew it was showing up. I gotta go back and try the other 2. I don't know. One I may, one I may not. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff hitting right now. So I just had to get through the one. The one I had to do. It was a total disaster, and I strung it all together. Yeah, I'm not big on beer. What is the new one they were showing? Guinness Zero. And I think it had Joe Montana was like the spokesperson for it. He said he couldn't taste the difference of the 0-calorie beer. I don't know. I think you can. I have zero alcohol. That was it. No alcohol beer. Tazzy, come, stop. Guinness Zero. All the flavor of beer, but no alcohol. Non-alcoholic Guinness beer. I don't think so. I think if anybody wants it, they want to drink the whole thing. They want the whole experience. They want all the calories. They want all the flavor. Well, no, 0 alcohol. Light beer, from what I understand, they're practically giving it away. What are you doing? Hey, get out of there. Get out of there, Tazzy. Get out of there. Tazzy. I'm gonna pull the plug out. Now stop it. He's messing with the cord. Don't pull the power. We'll go off the air. Yeah, no, it was 0 non-alcoholic Guinness beer. 0. So morning, Blue. Surprised to see you here. Thought you'd be busy with everybody else out there. And it's late, so most people are, off asleep or doing whatever they're doing. I still got a bunch of stuff. I gotta get the reviews and stuff like that. And I still have to go out to a couple new places. And then what is Thursday? I gotta do something. Nah, he's bored. He's rubbing on the table, he's rubbing on the cord, he's rubbing on the box. He likes to get into stuff. I don't know what he's doing now. But yeah, he likes to get all up in stuff. If I get a new bag, he'll go sit in the bag for a few minutes and scratch on it. No, the cat needs attention. He's a silly cat. I know you do. That's why I said keep it clean. Don't make me call security. I will call him. Security. We got a problem here. Security, it's me, Bon Qui. Security. Don't give me your number. Welcome to King Burger. Can I take your order? I think I have 1 can, and I think I have 1 or 2 of the other. Meow. I think I have those, and then I've got I got some other stuff out there. And recently I've got some leftovers that I got to get through. Makes me think of old time. You guys ever watch Battle of the Planets? It made me think of that. I think I still got it here. No, there's that one. Yeah, still have. I have one. The one, some pousse drink. It's literal. It's green apple. I might be one day I'll send away for the blue raspberry original flavor. But this makes me think of old school. Did you guys watch Battle of the Planets when you were little? And the Fiery Phoenix and the whatever. What is it? I think they called it Gotcha. Gotcha Man or something. And they were the G-Force. And they had the Fiery Phoenix. It was Keop and Hunk and something. I don't remember all the people's names. Now this one, I tried this. Sounds almost like that or a peace conference or something. Let's go G7 Force. Yeah, that was old school. Almost kind of like Voltron. What else? Robotech. Old school anime. But yeah, G7 Force. This one's watermelon. Let's go G-Force. And then they had the fiery phoenix and would turn into an actual phoenix. And I don't remember too much more about it. That's been a long time. Not particular. At least the last couple ones I had weren't that great. Nothing more to speak of. What was the other ones I used to watch? Yeah, Robotech, Star Blazers, old school anime. Remember all those old ones, man? They don't do those much anymore. Not the old ones anymore. They used to have it on like the one channel. We had all the cool anime and I don't know. But I don't watch that too much anymore. One channel used to have a thing here, was called Captain Cosmic. Back in like the 70s and 80s, and they played all the anime and Godzilla movies and Ultraman and yeah, Star Blazers, Robotech, Captain Harlock, all those old school mighty robots. That was the one. They turned into spaceships. Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. Giant robot. I recently found those and I started watching them again. I don't know. Really. I'm not too much into X-Men. I'm more into the old school. What was it? Ultraman, Captain Scarlet and the Mysterions. That was puppets though. Marionette. And yeah, Ultraman, Godzilla, all the old really cheesy Godzilla ones. Yeah. What's that other? Then you can get into like Sailor Moon and Pokemon and old Saturday morning cartoons too. Captain Caveman, Josie and the Pussycats, Jabberjaw, Ant and the Aardvark. All those old school ones, yeah. They don't put them on. Pink Panther, of course. They don't put those on anymore. Unfortunately, I never got into that. I know some people were way into that stuff. They were into the cards. They were into the Nintendo games, the red version, the gold version, the whatever versions they were. I never got into all that stuff. I couldn't keep up with it. And I never played Magic the Gathering. I never played, and I never did Pogs. I had them. I never played them. Some of the figures that I had, I collected Star Trek figures. One year they came with Pogs. Never got into that. Some of them had trading cards. Some of them had other stuff, and just kept them on the card. I have a few, not very many. Back in the day, yeah, they also had the Beanie Babies were like a big deal, and everybody was collecting them, and they're rare. Get a blue version of the thing in a box, and you pay a couple $100 for it. Limited edition. If you liked into that. Magic the Gathering cards. Garbage Pail Kids. I actually have a couple Garbage Pail Kids. I don't think they're worth anything. I actually have some old baseball cards from 72, 73, 74. There may be one or two that's worth about $1 or $2. They were like old rookie cards, but nothing super valuable. So, Yeah, I used to have a lot more stuff. I couldn't even tell you. It was like a Pete Rose All-Star card and uh, a couple of rookies, not very many. They weren't well known. They weren't anything, spectacular. Used to have a lot. Most of them were just nothing. Some of them were from like the hostess box where I'd cut them out. They're all mismatched and uneven. Didn't know at the time that I could have been a little bit better cutting them up and the corners didn't come out. Nah, it's not a rookie card. It's an all-star card. He was in an all-star game. And I think I have a Nah, it's not an actual rookie card. The ones that I had rookie cards had like 4 people on them. So I don't think they're really worth anything. Someone looked at them one time and they said the most expensive one I had was like worth $1.50. Nothing major. No all-time, frameable rookie cards or anything like that. But back then, when I was a little kid, I just collected them. I didn't know about all the, keeping them pristine and putting them in plastic or anything like that. I was just a kid. I had them at the bottom of my toy box, play with my friends and throw them at each other. Didn't think about keeping them. I have some Star Trek cards. I think I have some Star Wars and I don't know, some other ones, but nothing worth anything. Wish I would have kept a lot of stuff from when I was a little kid that probably would have been worth money. Oh yeah, these are like trashed. They got creases, they're all bent corners, nothing's worth anything. Even if it was a valuable card, it wouldn't be worth much. Condition's not that good. But I did collect them when I was little. I had some. Mostly I got Star Trek. I got some of the dolls, some of the thing. I got a Ken and Barbie still in the box. I got one of the first Star Trek guys from 2009. I think Kirk and Spock, the mid-sized figures. Used to have all the, what was it, the Galoob and the Playmates, the old next gen figures. I took them off the card though. I got a couple of them that are still on the card, and I had like Star Trek Generations and. Now the Ken and Barbie one is not worth all that much. It's still in the box. I think it's worth about $20. It was fairly popular. Like I said, nothing's worth as much as it was. The bottom kind of fell out of all the sports collectibles and the dolls and action figures. At one point they were worth big bucks, but now the Beanie Babies, the sports memorabilia, all that's kind of, yeah. Now some of them, they're not worth that much. They wouldn't be real valuable. I have a full-size dolls. I think I have one from one of the Motion Generations or something like that. Still in the box. They're not worth that much because there was a lot of them. They were easy to find. A lot of people had them. And they take a lot off, even if the plastic is scratched or there's like a little dent on the side. I don't know. Unless they were in pristine condition. Nah, I don't have those. I wish I did. The Amigo or Miga or whatever it was. The old action figures from like the 70s, I believe. And then they had the Kirk, Spock, and the Gorn, and the Andromeda, Andorian, and I think they only had a couple. They had the real fabric clothes on them. They only had a few. Those would be worth the money. Don't have any of those. Yeah, even if it's scratched, if it's dinged, if it's oh yeah, Stretch Armstrong, and then the one they had for a minute was Stretch Monster or Stretch Creature, I think it was called. It was like the creature from the Black Lagoon. It had that jelly in the middle. They had those. Oh, you could do that. What else? Stretch Armstrong. They had the vintage, the old G.I. Joes. I had an old G.I. Joe. The original dolls, not the little action figures. They were the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip, the one with the real fuzzy hair and the beard. And I had a $6 million man at one point. I had an Oscar Goldman doll. I should have kept that one. Should have kept the Oscar Goldman doll. And it had his exploding briefcase. I played with that all the time. And I had an original Bat Cave with the Batmobile from the 70s. It was just like a little plastic suitcase and a mat. And the bat signal actually had a battery, and it made the little bat signal. I played with it when I was little. Eventually it broke. What else? I had an AFX racing game. The slot cars. One of them had the glow-in-the-dark rails. I had a $6 million man lunchbox for a long time. The thermos broke, and the bottom was all scratched up. But I had a $6 million man lunchbox. I don't know if you guys had them. My sister had the school bus, the Disney school bus with Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Yeah, I never got into that. Oh yeah, we played bowling. We would take our lunch boxes to school, we'd eat in there, and then we'd go in the hall and we'd take our shoes off and we'd slide down the hall and we'd slide our lunch boxes to the door of where our room was. We called it hall lunchbox bowling. See who could get closer to the door, slide it down the hall, slide in your shoes, because it was like linoleum tiles. We slid that. Yeah, lunchbox bowling and all that. It was we were rough on them, banged them around. They were metal back then too, and then usually the handles got all rusted because you'd wash them, and I don't know what else. You'd have sandwiches and stuff in there. I was looking at the one picture I had is yeah, they had the old time and Charlie's Angels and $6 Million Man, Happy Days, Mork and Mindy, you know, all the old 70s, 80s. Yeah, they're still available. Not the same. They've done a recreation where they do smaller size lunchbox, like mini. They call them mini boxes or mini lunch boxes. It's not the same. They're supposed to be collectible, but not from what I remember. When I was a little kid, I remember having that lunchbox all the time. Some people would do the brown bag. They did not have a lunchbox, but other kids did. Then they got cheap and they went from the metal to the vinyl plastic lunchboxes. They stood up a little more, but yeah, they weren't as fun. Because they would actually be imprinted and raised on the outside, and the other ones now with the vinyl or the plastic just have a picture on them. They don't have the textured look or whatever. Wish I could have kept that one. Again, when you're a little kid, you don't think about those things. You don't think about collectability. You don't think about the future. You just live for then. You play with it. You take it to school with your lunch. and that's it. You don't worry about it. Didn't think about all that stuff. Like I said, so many things. Ew, yikes. Yeah, those things were pretty tough though. They could really bang. And then the problem was is with the lunchbox, the thermoses actually had glass on the inside, and a lot of people would drop it and they'd break the thermos would break, and you'd have a bunch of glass on the inside. No good anymore. That's why you find them, but a lot of times you'll find them no thermos because it's shattered. Or many people had those old the red thermoses with the little pattern, the quilt work pattern on them. That was like popular. Or the old metal, the metal ones that look like a flashlight. And those things that last forever. You could dent those. People would take coffee and whatever, lunch pails. You don't see them anymore. Kids don't do that anymore. I don't know anybody that has a trapper keeper or a pencil box or a lunch box or anything like that. Trapper keeper, peachy folders, whatever else we had. Crayola box. Oh yeah, not quite the same anymore. Getting ready for school is not the is totally different now. You have your computer, you have your iPads now, I guess. Is that the new thing? I don't know. And then that slide rule pencil box. Used to have that with a pencil sharpener. Remember those? And then those old peachy sports folders that people would color in and make the funny things. They make the guys into funny characters. The guys that were like running a marathon, football players. They were all the same, but you'd use your pencil and you draw and things, crazy stuff. Black eyes on people, arrow through the head. I don't know what else they used to do. Crazy stuff like that. Or you take the old books and you take a paper bag and you'd wrap a paper bag around it and make your book cover. And you draw on that. Trapper keepers. I forget all the other 3-ring binders. Totally different now. Like I said, yeah, tablets, laptops, it's all. There is no more paper, no more pencils, no more pens. Back in the days, simple. Or if you were really cool, you had a mechanical pencil or those refillable, like the little lead, push it through and then another one would come out. Or if you get the old time, inkwell ink pens, and you had to dip it in the thing and do that. They don't have that hardly anymore at all. Occasionally we'll find an ink pen or a fine tipped one. Bic. How many people had a Bic pen? The disposable Bic. Cheapo ones. Or the Flair with the little felt tip pens with the fine point. Yeah. I think I keep it in the car. I have a Fisher Space Pen. It writes upside down and it writes underwater. I keep it in my car. But other than that, yeah, they really don't have much of that for supplies, school supplies. Or the old one I was looking at was they weren't really highlighter, they were metallic ink pens. They wrote in like a color and then the outline was silver or gold. It was outlined the thing called a paint pen or magic pens or something like that. Also saw the thing with the old style games. We used to have Mad Libs, you fill in the blank, and then they had the magic ink pens where you would rub the thing and it was like magic ink that would appear on there, or it would be pencil, magic pencil pens, and you'd have the page and then you'd scribble the lead on there and the picture would appear. I remember that one. I don't have that much anymore. But yeah, Mad Libs, the magic ink pen where you'd reveal the answers with that clear ink felt tip pen, paint by numbers, all that fun stuff. Or for the other people would do the magic adventure, what was it? The Choose Your Own Adventure. It was a book and then you had you'd be reading it and it said, if you want to do this, turn to page 75. If you want to do that, turn to page 92. And then you go forward and you go back and you go forward and you go back. And half the time you'd either end your adventure or you'd, yeah. Oh yeah, I had a couple of those. You fill in the pens. I had one, it was a tube puzzle. It was like metal tubes and it was like fluorescent with the velvet. And I had black lights and I had a red flicker strobe light thing. You turn it on and it would flicker. And then they had the disco lights and the I had a couple of those. I had the posters to go with it. Got them from Spencer. Yeah, and then they had the disco ball and then that lightning globe. All the fun stuff at Spencer they used to have. The one area you were not allowed to go was the adult area that had all the adult novelties. You weren't supposed to be there, but people would go through there and they'd have all the fuzzy handcuffs and dice with questionable sayings on them. Yeah. Not really porn, but it was like, and then the naughty bears that made things. And one guy dropped his pants, flashed his butt. Yeah. But I haven't been to Spencer for like ever. But I remember, yeah, they used to have posters, strobe lights, black lights. All the crazy novelties that they'd have there. If you're lucky, you can still, they may even have it online, I don't know. But I had them for a while. All the black lights and the disco and the strobe and whatever else they had. But it's been a while. Go for it. Don't forget your Funyuns. Get you some munchies afterwards. Yeah. Or if you want late night snacks, whatever you can find, whatever you got available. These a little different, I guess. So what else? Haven't heard too much new things coming out. Like I said, I found out about the Wonka magic hats. I'm gonna see if I could try and find that. It's supposed to come out on the 1st. Probably be able to find it online somewhere. Yep. It also would show all the dust. If you had it on your shirt, there'd be dust everywhere. Yeah, it would also, if you went to a hotel, it would show all the stuff at the hotel, and you probably don't want to know that. And it doesn't matter. Whoever's here can chat. They're welcome to do it. chat about whatever we want. Otherwise, just hanging out, Hey, Watch with Wayne. Been doing okay. Yeah, I saw those old stains and blood spatters and bodily fluids. You don't want to run a black light over hotel bedspread. No. You don't want to know what goes on in a hotel and who's been there before. And you don't want to look on the ceiling, and you don't want to look on the walls. Yeah, not something you want to know. Some things are better left unknown, especially if you got to sleep in the bed or whatever. What was it? Ocean's 13. The guy was like in the one thing, and they messed his room all up, and he had the thing to detect bed bugs, and he freaked out. He made it smell in the room, and all that horrible stuff they did to the guy. Yeah, some of those things are true, and you don't know what's going on in those rooms. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you don't want to know all that stuff in there. Don't want to stay in a room that everybody else has been in. You never know what you'll find. And sometimes they screw up and they double book a room or whatever, and you try to go into a room and there's someone already there. That can get awkward. I don't know, does that ever happen to you? That happened to my mom. Said that happened to her one time. She went into a room and they opened the door and there was someone already sleeping in there, and then she went back to the desk and said, "I think you gave us a room that's already occupied." Oh, okay, sorry. They redid it, gave him a different key. But yeah, it does happen. They screw up. They give you the wrong room key, wrong room, whatever. So just be careful. Bring your own towels. Bring your own. I think it was like some. I don't even remember. It was a while ago. But bring your own towels. Bring your own whatever. You don't want to bring your own sheets because you don't know what kind of bed it's gonna be. But definitely bring your own towel. Maybe bring your own pillow or a drop cloth, tarp for the body. I don't know. Oh man, makes me think of that one. Horrible. I think it was Horrible Bosses, the first one. The guy came in there with a tarp. They thought he was there to rub someone out, and he was answering an ad for wet work. And the kind of wet work he did was something different altogether. Guy didn't know what he was getting into. And he freaked out. Wait a minute. You're paying this guy for wet work? Yeah, that's rubbing someone out, right? No. Not what that guy meant. Whole different aspect. He was a professional. Brought his own drop cloth. Whatever. So just be careful on those things. Never know what you're getting into when you answer an ad. Online, especially if it's vague, just be careful. True. Sometimes some of them are better, some of them are not. And I hear they're going to get rid of some of the hotels they're getting rid of, so they're renovating them or doing new stuff. But anyways, a lot of stuff out there. Like I said, stay home. You're more safe at home than going out and renting a room or doing anything. And then you don't have to pay the resort fee, and you don't have to pay the entertainment tax and whatever else they tack onto it. So let's see, about that. That's about it. Not a lot. Like I said, not a lot going on tonight. Yeah, not a lot going on tonight, guys. So I was just kind of taking it easy. Want to come on here for a little while, see what you guys are up to. Just have a little bit of munchies. And throughout the rest of the week, I'll probably get into more stuff. I think, let's see, Wednesday. Yeah, I think it should be okay Wednesday. I won't be on too terribly late because I do have something to do Thursday morning, so it's not real early, but so I should be back on Wednesday. I'll try to go like a little bit early like I did tonight and get done a little early. Stay tuned for all the reviews coming up. Still working on a lot of them. A couple new things in the works, so you'll see those as well. I have a new poll that I gotta get ready. The last one was, what was your favorite marshmallow snack? So that's still up. I think I'm gonna put up another one. Well, my time versus, whatever. Anyways, I'll be putting that up, and then some other reviews, a bunch of new stuff that's coming out that I'm still trying to look for. And I haven't heard too much more. Nothing earth-shattering. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's still out there that's just a rehash of a lot of things. So I probably won't be redoing all those. I think I kind of decided not to do the whole Little Caesars pineapple Pepsi. I've already done the pineapple Pepsi. I'm not going to make a special trip to just review Little Caesars pizza. I've had it before. And yeah. Nah, well, not everybody's into the marshmallows. Some people like burned peeps, apparently. I don't know. I always say, I hate peeps. I want them to burn them. Overdone. But yeah. I'll be working on some more new reviews, some new stuff for you guys. So you'll see all those. And yeah, pretty much that's about it. So, be back next week, or not next week, Wednesday. Be back on Wednesday, and we'll do some more stuff then. And thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I hope everybody had a good one, and I will probably see you pretty soon. All right, guys. Hope you have a good night, good time, and I'll see you guys all soon. All right, take it easy, stay cool, or warm, or wherever it is where you're at. And yeah, so, stay tuned for all the polls, all the other stuff like that. I appreciate it. So anyways, thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I'll see you soon, and hope everybody has a good one. All right, good night, guys.